Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome, dear viewers, brand new episode of Up to Date. Now, this is the new season, beginning of 1435 for Hijrah. Alhamdulillah, brand new year, and we hope all the success for everybody watching, and inshallah, all success in this life and the year after. When it comes to us, now, of course, with the new season, we got to start things fresh. We got to talk about new great applications, new events, new things happening in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and internationally. Of course, we're coming close to December, a major events happening in December regarding HP World happening in Spain, as well as a couple of other conferences, here and there around the world. But yeah, November, all eyes are on the end of November regarding the release of the two major consoles. In the technology world, of course, every couple of years a new generation is released. There's the Xbox One by the end of it, and as well the PlayStation 4 on the 15th, actually, in the States, the 15th of November. So a lot of things will be happening in the entertainment field regarding technology. So a lot of new gadgets, new gizmos, new releases, new titles, new capabilities will be in the hands of consumers. As well as things are changing. Things did change the past week when BlackBerry did announce that they're not selling the company anymore. That just whole thing went out of the window. They got $1 billion to support their businesses, and of course, when it came to the guy handling all the businesses and stuff, they just released him and they're assigning a new guy for him. The thing is, things are changing. Leaders of the mobile industry are not leaders anymore, and people who were struggling in the past, now they are leading this industry when it comes to smartphones and things to do with that. So that's in another perspective. In the technology field, in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, a lot of emphasis are being put into the improvement of nanotechnologies, of course, when it comes to education, as well as nanotechnology in the field of manufacturing and engineering. It's all being implemented in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. There are factories being built based on that technology. There are other things based on that technology being studied and researched. So hopefully within the medical field, more achievements will be occurred, inshallah. Now, when it comes to us, in the past year came this amazing application. Came from a great team, mashallah. The application did put a lot of highlights, a lot of emphasis on learning Quran. Of course, when it comes to teaching Quran is, our holy book, and regards to everything in Islam goes around Quran. So having an application that educates and that teaches young kids and young children when it comes to Quran, the proper way to say words, the proper way to pronounce it, and sentence by sentence, or let's say chapter by chapter, and the Holy Book of Quran, that is just truly amazing. And just a couple of seconds ago, just knew that now it's available not only in Arabic and English, but also in Chinese and Mandarin. So now we're absolutely honored to be welcoming Abdullah Yusuf, the first time and Up to Date. So welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. You're welcome. Thank you. It's my honor to be there, and thank you so much for this opportunity.
Of course, we're talking about the CEO of TAG Media. So, mashallah, first of all, tell us about yourself. Who is Abdullah Yusuf?
Well, actually, it's very weird to talk about myself, but I am a dreamer, actually, and usually I love creative things, and I love creative things been happening. I am a CEO for TAG Media. It's a media company. I own it by myself. It's established in 2011, actually, and some part from my dreams to work with applications and video education for people, and establish it in the internet.
MashaAllah. And you're the guy who said you will never get to glory with a pillow.
Yes, of course. Yes.
It's a great saying. I would love to have that line on my Twitter, profile. So that's, congrats on that. That's a really good thing to do.
Yes.
And of course, starting with, reaching glory. Let us talk about this application and who initialized the application. First of all, let us tell our viewers the name of it. What's the name of the application?
Okay, the name of the application is Adnan, معلم القرآن. That's mean the Adnan is the name, actually, and معلم القرآن is the teacher or the Quran teacher. That name comes up with us since 1998. It was a very simple application. It wasn't an application that time. It was a video. It was a video that educate the kids and let them, love Quran and see it in a new way, without, taking the Quran and seeing. Kids lower than 3 years, they usually cannot read.
True.
How we can make something very creative for them just to see it and remember that, you know, this surah or this ayah what is said. Then that's idea came up with us to make some text, the ayah itself, behind it a background. In the same time, there is a voice of Sheikh. The Sheikh was Al-Manshawi that time. When the idea came up, I worked with it. It took 6 months to make the first production video. It was a cassette video actually. In that time, you know, who can work with video that time? Oh, yeah. And you know, the technology, we bring some video cards and we bring some, you know, editing programs to make that video. When I make it, it was 6 cassettes actually. When I finished it, it was only Juz Amma.
This is VHS? Or
yeah,
Betamax?
VHS, yes, PAL. It was PAL, VHS,
okay.
I remember. And I copied the source on Betacam, actually. I tried to find someone to copy it. It was very expensive.
You should have looked here.
Okay, then after that, I said, okay, I make the idea. I already have it with me in front of me. How now I give it to everyone to take it? You know, it costs a lot of time and money for me to do it. You know, sometimes I think, okay, I need the financial part, but also I have my dream. I need the kids to learn. So I took my cassettes, I took my car, and I went through all the kingdom to all production or let's say distribution companies. They were more than 56 or around that. I knock the doors, I tell them, okay, I have this idea, I have this application. I said, oh no, this is very weird. How can we make it to the kids? It's something new. Okay, something new, this is good. No, there's no something new, you should check, this is Quran, you don't play with it. I said, okay, we didn't play. Quran was on the wood, was typed on the wood and typed on a lot of things. This is a new feature, we are in technology now. So no one loved it. No one really take it. After that, I put the cassette. I said, okay, this is just testing. Maybe one day it's gonna see the light. After a while, there was some channels, they invite a lot of people to bring some ideas. If you have any new ideas, just bring it. There's a lot of channels. I said, wow, this is a new opportunity for me. Why don't I give them the cassettes? And really, I give them the cassettes. After that, after a while, I see a lot of Quran channels in the you know, TV. I said, okay, this is, I'm so proud, and there is some ideas coming up, but still I didn't see my idea came through, or I didn't see it on the let's say on the field. I left it down actually. After a while, in 2005, you know, multimedia came up, PCs, and everyone have a PC in his house. Okay, the idea comes back again. Why don't I do it? I have that dream. I have that dream that I need all the kids have that application and let them learn. It's a very new thing. After that, I did it in a multimedia way. I put some sounds. I put that character. You know, just make a lot of backgrounds in each surah. You know, kids, they love, or they work with imagination. They work with
visuals.
Visuals, yes. They love backgrounds. I give every surah different backgrounds. So if you tell him go to Surah Al-Samad, he gonna know where is Surah Al-Samad by its color, not by text. You know, we are talking about 3 years old and 4 years old. Still, they are not, they cannot read the text. So the idea came up. I already showed to some specialized in that field, in the kids field and learning. They said, okay, that's very nice. You should. They give me some hints to work on it. Then after that, the multimedia CD is ready for me. The same method came to me in that generation. How can I make it live for the people? Okay, I went to a lot of companies, even computer companies. What let me really inspire me in 2005 to do it. One day my kid, my first-year-old kid Ibrahim, he came up to me and he said, he was that time, I think, 4 years old or something like that. He said, today, Father, I learned some Arabic alphabets. I tell him, okay, that's great. Tell me. He found the CD. We bought it from the mall. And I tell him, okay, read it for me. He said, Alif, like A. It should be A. He said, A. I tell him, who tell you is Alif is A? It is Alif. Like in English, A, it's A. No one will say A. Like B. No one will say ba or ib. I I tell him, show me that CD, you got it. Really, I found it like that. Some people, companies like that, computer companies, they did it like that. It's not a way actually to educate people.
No,
and this inspired me. Why we are still complaining and we don't do something? Let me do something. Something really for kids. And I need it in the professional way. Without thinking, you know, where is the profit? Where is the money coming from? Because if you're talking about money, profit, like every company, you know, the quality will be very worse on that time. So I started with that application. I make it 3 sections. One of it is Quran education. The other one is alphabets, to learn the kids' alphabets. And the third thing is hadith, or some adiyah that every Muslim need it and need to learn it. You know, like going out from the house, coming into the house, or like that. So, as I tell you, I make the CD ready. I went the same idea to knock the doors for the companies who can sponsor this CD or who can establish and just give it free for the people. Because, you know, I cannot do it for myself. The same thing happened, no one took it. I put it in my house. Then 1 year ago, 1 year passed and nothing happened. I said, okay, it's time to do it, to take a decision without waiting for anyone. What I did, I copied 15,000 CD on my own money, actually. And I start to give it to my relations, to I know. I said, okay, give it to one. If one anyone need to buy it, give him. If one need it free, just give him free. No problem with me. Just we need to see the people, what they say about it. Still, we didn't know about it. Yeah, we need to spread it, actually. After a while, that's brand name, it's coming up for the people. Adnan, they call. I put my number in the back of the CD. It was a CD cover. Everyone's calling. We need that Adnan. Where could we find it? Is it in Jarir or that place or that place? I tell them, no, still, we don't have a company to establish it in any place. But however, if you need one, we can send it to you by PO Box. Just give me your address and send it. While we already sent more than 3,500 CD or bucket to those guys. Then we said, okay, why don't we think globally now? It's just still on Saudi Arabia. Let's put one website. And we put the addresses. If anyone needs to order it, just fill up the form. We're going to send it for them. Imagine how many orders we send. We send more than 5,000 copies around the world by PO Box. Actually, it wasn't financially good for me because no one was paying. And it's very hard to them to pay, actually, that time. You know, the process will take a lot of time to send. And the copy is very, very cheap, 10 riyal for CD. Just send it like that. We have a lot of orders from US, UK, Germany, a lot of countries they order at that time. I said, okay, this we need to now to make it on how we can convert it to internet, how to make it a soft copy that will be easily to download. Really, that time I was so busy with a lot of things, I left it down. One day there was a competition, it's called the national competition or something like that. They have more than, let us say, sectors that they make competition, like in applications, in design, or whatever. And they say, if you have any idea, just bring it up, make sure it's yours, and you could or should win the competition. It was in Riyadh, and I said, okay, let me try Adnan. Still, I don't know what the feedback from the people. When I went there, Adnan took the first, you know, it was the first, and it took the Creative Award 2007. I said, okay, that means the idea is very great, the people love it. Until here, stopped actually, and the dream settled down, but still I have a dream to go to 1 million kids. But I didn't know how it's going to be. Then the social media came up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Now it is our future, what to do it. And that long experience gave us a good power to know what the people need and how we're going to make it. So I said, okay, we have now applications, we have smartphones. The kids have the smartphones in their hands. Oh, yes. They can download the application by themselves. I said, okay, why don't we do the same experience with the new technology? And really, we did it. And it was very nice, alhamdulillah, and we have a lot of numbers, we can talk about it, but this is the short story that I can make it shortly like that.
MashaAllah, Allah Akbar. And of course, I mean, then came the application development itself, and of course, the application development was funded by.
Actually by a Sbe'i charity. Actually, they support it as a sponsor because they have a department there. It's actually cares about the kids and education of the kids. And when they hear the story, actually, they said, okay, what you can provide. They tell them, okay, we have multi-languages we need a lot of systems like Android, Apple, iOS. We need that support. We need that area to support it. If you support it, we will release it free for the people. And they said, okay, when they saw it and review it, they said, okay, this is the application we need for the kids. Alhamdulillah, when we established, before Sbe'i responded that application, we was talking about 15,000 copy downloaded. It was by payments and like that. After Sbe'i actually sponsored that application, we are talking about now 1 million downloads. This is our dream came true. And actually we are talking about two systems, Android and Apple. We are talking about three languages, Arabic and English and China. Now it is available. We are talking about really more than 148 countries. The most download countries actually is Saudi Arabia, US, UAE, Kuwait, Egypt, UK, France, and Qatar. This is the actually top downloading. And the feedback, we have more than 96% all of it likely. You know, the stars, the rating, the application.
Oh, yeah.
The good news, Microsoft itself, it called us before 3 weeks ago. They heard about the application. Actually, they have a system they can review all the applications. Yeah. And they sponsor the application to be on Microsoft.
It's brilliant.
Yeah, and this is the good news for us now. As a big company like Microsoft, they are talking to ask us how they get the application, and they support it actually. Inshallah, within 2 or 3 weeks, you're going to find it on Microsoft Store.
Mashallah.
We are talking about good numbers actually in the third generation of Adnan. And this is the whole story what we have.
MashaAllah, that is never the whole story. That is never the whole story. Going to, I mean, this is the Android application. I've got the Android application right here installed. You got a 4.8 rating from 100,000 downloads. I mean, this is 2,300 people reviewed the applications. And if we talking about some of the opinions, and let me go to the most helpful opinions. Okay, great app for younger and adults. It's really nice to makes you feel happy. Perfect app. Very nice. God bless you. Jazakallahu khairan. Please make more wudu and salah, and wudu and salah.
Yeah,
okay, that's
a lot of suggestion.
Yeah, that is coming, right?
Yeah.
And of course, I mean, Jazakumullah khair. A lot of people in Arabic and English, they're commenting from everywhere around the world and around the globe. Very good for the kids. Amr Jamal. And this thing, I mean, on a daily basis, mashallah, Allahu Akbar, people do rate the application. Now, you got to the million.
Yeah, and this is the only start now of our dream. It was our dream that time, but now it is the start of our dream.
What's there to come with the Adnan Mu'allim al-Quran?
Actually, a lot of things. One of it, we have Adnan Village, but I don't want to, you know, talk about all bad ideas. We have actually a big things it's coming up, but I believe it's a surprise for everyone. Inshallah, one day we're going to talk about it.
That is perfect, great, mashallah. Now we got a report. We'll go with our first report for today, and after that we'll be back. We'll be seeing the live demonstration of the Adnan Mu'allim al-Quran. So just stay tuned with us. We'll be back with this great application. It's for free, so we're not promoting for anything, okay?
Yes,
Ministry,
sure.
don't just look at me. It's not financial. We go with the report. We'll be back. Stay with us. Perfect. We're still live.
I am Alex Mifsoud, founder and chief executive of Exaris Systems, a UK company that specializes in payments technology.
Welcome. Can you tell us, please, about this agreement?
Yes, we have signed today an agreement with Omlati, which is a Saudi Arabian company that is incubated in the Badir incubation program. Omlati's mission is to bring e-commerce infrastructure into Saudi Arabia to make electronic payments and the buying of things on the internet more possible to more people in Saudi Arabia.
Does that mean that, this kind of, agreement will bring accessibility or, if I may say it right, usability to Saudi youth?
Yes. Saudi society has a very large youth population and a very high participation in the internet by Saudi youth. At the moment, not everybody is able to make payments on the internet, and that means they can look, they can talk, they can listen, but they cannot buy. And one of the missions of Omlati is to make it more possible for Saudi youth to also participate more fully in the internet, to also be able to buy things, and at a later point in time also to become themselves entrepreneurs, to be able to also sell things on the internet, to create the e-commerce merchants of the future in Saudi Arabia.
Actually, this agreement is exclusive partnership with one of the leaders in the UK for the virtual and payment cards. We built this agreement on the core of transferring the know-how and technology to the Saudi and Middle East market. Part of our agreement is to transfer the know-how by transferring our employees to the research center of EXARIUS, train them there and give them all they need from know-how prospect. Also, we have internship program for the universities and college students to send them to EXARIUS for the know-how and the experience that they should gain.
Welcome back, dear viewers. Of course, we're talking about Adnan معلم القرآن. It's an application developed by Abdullah Yusuf and, of course, Tag Media. And when it comes to the application, it's free. It's available. Just go to, Google it. There's a website as well, Adnan Quran. We'll be talking about that in a minute. There's a website for it. You can easily just go to the App Store, the iOS, the iTunes Store. So go there and search for Adnan Quran, and then you fill the application. And it's so easy to spot with the characters, with the look of it. Because the icon of the application is as well unified in all operating systems. So the thing is, you can find the same application that we'll be seeing now. So just, can you give us like a look about the whole thing?
Yes, of course. Actually, the application, it's have three sectors. It's have that character, but I have the voice is clear here.
Okay.
Excuse me. I think it's mute. Okay. Okay, this is the teacher, actually, the guide who guide the kids. The kids love something to guide them and character to play with them. Big smiles and big, colors and like that. That character itself, actually, we didn't, it will still let them until they make the choice. However, the character itself, we already reviewed with a lot of children. We brought a lot of kids and tell them, okay, what is the best character for you? And we bring some segmentation. Okay, I'm gonna select some. Okay, just until. And we make some segmentation, like we are talking about 3 years to 6 years. What is the best character they liked? And from 6 years to 12 years, what they liked. We found like from 6 to 11, they love the faces, the smiles, the eyes. We took it from that character. And when we saw the kids, small kids from 3 years, they loved the shape itself, the color itself, we merged it in one character. Actually, this is the second character we use it, because this is maybe we thought this is the way that the kids love. They love something to guide them, something to talk with, actually. I know a lot of parents tell us the voice is very ugly. I know that, but they are not my clients, actually. My clients are the kids. When we give it to the kids, they love it so much. I ask some people mentioned me in the Twitter. They said, "Oh, this sound is very ugly. Can you change that?" I tell him, "Is this your opinion or your kid opinion?" He said, "No, it's mine." I tell him, "Please ask your kids. If tell me something else, I will change it directly, don't worry. He said, no, my kid loved it. I tell him, okay, this is what I want. I don't want to change it. However, we're gonna go back. This is the main page, actually. It's have that character. It's have 3 applications, very simple. We study it as a user usability for the kids. And this is actually the version for the tablets. There is the same actually for the phones. It's have Juz Amma, and as we said before, we have it now in English, we have it in China, only the translation, but the Quran is still in Arabic. It should be like that. Juz Amma, it's have only Juz Amma, the surah, and very easily. You see the sound is already there. It will help and guide the kids what to do. And it have all those surah. If you choose one of the surah, each surah have a background. Let us review another one. Let's see Al-Balad. It's have a different background. And this what let the kid actually hear the sound, and he put the image with it. If he said, go to Surah Al-Balad, he know where is Surah Al-Balad. However, it's have that red guidance or red marker. It will, move and depends on.
So the red marker indicates what's being read.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Now, if we play it like that.
Okay, it's great.
This is the Sheikh, and after him a small kid is repeating. That's what help the kids to repeat actually. And you see the red marker is changing depending on the ayah. What is a good feature here actually, we didn't make it before, is the controls. How the kids can go back and go forward, and even he can select how many tikrar, how many he needed, to repeat. Yeah, to repeat, and maybe 1, 2, 3. It depends how gonna need it. And the good thing, if he memorize it and okay, he want to make like a checklist. I did it. He just make this checklist, and if he go back, he will find it highlighted like that or transparent. That's mean already you did it. You can give him a gift if one of your kids, and he will make sure to make it all marked. This is for actually surah. If we go to غرفة الأذكار, we call it the Adhkar room. Actually, it's an interactive page that have it's have all the hadith and ad'iyah for the kid. What he gonna do if he just go out from the house like that? If he enters the house or goes out from the house.
I was saying actually what to do and what to say.
Yeah.
Then we'll be saying the actual hadith.
Yes, yes.
Or dua as well.
Yes, of course.
See, even you can't exit.
Yes. One guy is a big guy, he's an adult. He tell me, for me, I memorize it. It's not only for kids. Big adults, they are searching for it. As we said, we have each part of the design here to have something. The mosque, the food, also here the car is just for playing, nothing on it, and even the rocket. The kids, they love discovered, the kids. And this is how we make that room. Just discover it and find what is there, what's behind it. And that's what let them love to click in everywhere and to see what that means and what that. Okay. Now if we go to the next part.
Yeah, I like that. Honestly, I like that.
Okay, when we go to Ahruf al-Hija, or what you call it is the Arabic alphabets, it have all the alphabets like balloons. You're gonna just select one balloon, and each balloon have one alphabet and different than the other. It's have some songs and anashid on it. We are just trying now to make the new upgrade to change the the anashid to a great one. If you click on it like scene, it's have the sound, and it have the image, and also to have the text for him to help him. He can stop it any time, or he can repeat it and he go to another balloon. The whole application depends on discovering on an interactive way. This is the way actually it is very hard on the developers or on us to to bring that ideas and make it up, and even to develop it. It will take a lot of time.
Absolutely.
The actually what we have in the application in the market, they see it from the small corner. They see it from financial way, how to bring very good profits in very short time. This will let all the application very low quality, and it won't help the kids. And even our kids, the Arabic kids, it's not supported and not actually served well. From our part, we took a lot of time to make that design. We really spend a lot of time to think And alhamdulillah, this is from Allah Azza Jal. He,
mashallah.
You know, to make it like that.
The moment you got a good niyyah, the moment everything inshallah will be happening. I've got another report. We'll go with our second report. After we come back, we'll be talking about the future of this application as well. I mean, other inspiration and stuff that Abdullah has been behind in moving stuff and things. I mean, they are quite funny and creative in the same way. I mean, very inspirational. So stay with us, coming back after the break, inshallah. That's brilliant.
My name is Ibrahim Al-Badawi, founder of Exantium in Dubai, and I'm here in the program organized by Badr program for technology incubators in Riyadh and DM3 Institute. Today, I'm delivering a workshop on social media as part of the digital marketing course. As we know, social media is very popular in the region, especially in Saudi Arabia. The number of users are really high on using various social networks like Twitter, Facebook, etc., and YouTube for sure. And in today's world, in this context, it's very recommended for any organization, whether it's business, for-profit or not-for-profit, to consider using social media as part of its overall marketing channels and overall platform they use to reach out to their target audience. And today we have an amazing group of entrepreneurs who have their own startups, and we spend the whole day discussing how social media can be utilized to the success of their startups. So what are the opportunities created by social media for startups in Saudi Arabia? What are the challenges they need to work around to find solution for in order to leverage the power of social media? And how to leverage the resources, usually limited resources for a startup, how can they leverage the resources to create successful stories on social media? Based on what I'm seeing today, I'm really happy for the dynamics of the group, the ambitions they have for their startups, and the awareness they have about the power of social media and the need to leverage it. And here I really want to thank Badr program, also for their readiness, for their awareness, and for their live connection they have with the entrepreneurs across Saudi Arabia, and for bringing this program here to Riyadh. My general advice to startups and entrepreneurs that yes, social media is crucial, important, we know that, but before spending your resources on social media, you need to have a plan on how to use social media, and your plan should answer key question. Why do you need social media? How social media can help you achieving your business objectives. So the goal is achieving business objectives, not achieving social media objectives. So how can social media be used to achieve these business objectives? And to answer this question, you will discuss how you use Facebook or other channels, how to reach your segments, which segments of your audience really can be reachable through social media, etc. So at the end of the day, you will have a comprehensive plan on how to promote your business, on how to do business on Facebook and other channels. Without this plan, you still can use social media for sure, but you will waste really crucial resources for you, especially as a startup. And you don't want to waste these resources in activities that will not help in achieving your business objectives.
Hi, my name is Ibrahim Samhan. I'm one of the incubatees representing organization clinics. Organization clinics founded by myself and professionals, female and male Saudis, who was helped by this program in many ways. One, to provide us all the supports and locations and facilities. And in addition to this, a very credible programs like this one we are in today, which we are keen for achieving, but unfortunately it's too expensive to afford as a startups. So thank you, Badr, for this quality of training, which we can't get it ourselves. And we are looking forward for such update art of marketing and using the current and new materials and features like the social media. Digital marketing costs far less than the traditional marketing, which we can't afford as well as startups. That actually why we are here, and how thankful we are for the people who sponsored this program.
And of course, sir, can you turn the lights on the digital market and give us the importance of the digital market and how it's equipped with nowadays, and just give us the importance of it.
Of course, probably you already talked with Mr. Ibrahim, and he talked about the social media, which the heart of the digital marketing nowadays. Not only that, the consumer behaviors as well here in Saudi Arabia, and how Saudis, female and male, optimize these tools and make it actually their most preference, which we are also love this because it doesn't cost us a lot of things like advertising in your TV or other channels, which only big companies can do. But here, no, it's need knowledge and the skills which they provide and your efforts, and that what's make really sense for us as a startups.
And do you like advice, or do you have any advice for viewers regarding digital media if they want to start, or digital, what do you call it, marketing? If they want to start in it, do you like to advise them? Any advice for them?
Yes, from my previous work, I worked actually more than 20 years in organizations. I noticed there is a lot of people, they tap to the solution that might not fit for them. I see a lot of marketing tools like the digital marketing and social media, one of them, could cost you almost nothing except your efforts. Whereas you shouldn't do like what big brand and big ships companies can afford to pay. This is not for us. But most of the people who is actually exposed to the available materials and marketing tools in Saudi Arabia find it only fit for big companies. So I encourage everyone who's actually under small or medium-sized companies to tap on these solutions, and because it's turned to be the most effective solution in channels and marketing today. So it's good in two ways. It's more affordable and more accessible to the consumers.
And of course, sir, thank you so much for the information, and thank you so much for having us here, and wish you all the best.
Thank you very much for shedding the light for these activities, which unfortunately nobody knows a lot of things Badr and the associated doing for us. I hope everybody really just to visit Badr and see what they can get if they got any idea.
My name is Majid Al-Daham. I'm Executive Director for DevSpace. I'm attending this course for social media. I would like to thank Badr Incubator to give us this opportunity to attend here.
And welcome back, dear viewers. I mean, a lot of brainstorming happening within that report, so it's absolutely great. Now, we're talking about Adnan, معلم القرآن. It's one of the applications that, of course, I mean, it was a whole story, or let's say a whole dream made by Abdullah Yusuf, and now, mashallah, it's reality, and there's more to come. That reached more than 1 million child with educating them and teaching them proper Quran, mashallah, and there's more to come. So let us talk about the way forward in the application. Now, first thing you told us is it's going to happen, of course, on Windows Phone, so that is something positive, inshallah, happening on Windows Phone. The application, is there something web-based?
No, not yet actually, but we are focusing on the device actually. Web is it's gonna take time actually to make it on web, like make it Flash or some systems. Now it's better for us to make it on technology like smartphones, and but we are thinking on desktops now, to make it on desktop like Windows 8 and iMac and like that, Mac systems. This is actually, it's coming up, and a lot of users, they are tweeting us and mentioning us they need it on that devices, so they can make it or they educate it like in schools and like تحفيظ القرآن and like that.
MashaAllah, Allah Akbar. So, what's the next step as well to do with the application? What's more that you're trying to implement within the application?
Actually, until here, we are just making some small enhancements. That's what we need to do. But actually, we have now our next big step for the next application. We have a new idea, actually. I don't want to make the all ideas.
Of course.
But actually, we already, touch what people loved and what the kids need. We are focusing now to make a big village for Adnan, and it truly have all our cultures, our ideas, and everything gonna be there. And we're gonna do it in the same method, the method of discovering and interactive. It's actually a big project. It was a part of Adnan that time, but we didn't highlight it. Now we should highlight it. There is some small kids, or let's say small friends for Adnan, like Yasser, and it's a character we have it actually, and already we draw it from 2 years or 3 years ago. And they should come up now, like a friend for Adnan App Store. We'll have like Yasser App Store, or whatever the name is gonna come up with us that time.
That's perfect. Now, if we're talking about the project itself, mashallah, in Tag Media, of course, you got your own business, everything is running. And this is an unprofitable project. I mean, not a lot of profit are coming, of course, with the development and stuff, but not in the aftermarket thing. There's no copies for it to be sold. It's for free. It's just available. So can you tell us why are you doing this? What's the aim behind continuing on the path of Adnan معلم القرآن?
Actually, I still tell you this is my dream. If you have a dream, you won't sleep unless you see it coming through. There are some things, if you take it in the profit, side, it won't come through like you give it your full power to make it up. If we are talking about Adnan itself, Adnan, we make the idea or the strategy in a different way. If we need to take the money from the people to develop this application, we will take a lot of time to take from the people. Everyone is paying for one version, and a lot of people want it. We said, okay, why don't we, swap the strategy? Let us search for someone really support it, like a charity. And a lot of company they love to do, or a lot of charity love to do like that, and let them support the application from that side. Without, my business, I have a lot of things in my business. I cannot, make the two things at the same time. But when I make that strategy, this take different line, and that my business take a different line. But, in the final, we can support it in other way.
MashaAllah, Allahu Akbar. We got another report, third report and final report in our episode, and I know you want more time with MashaAllah, Mr. Abdullah. But after we come from the report, we'll be talking about some of the resources that he used to make this available for people, as well as we'll be talking about some of the inspirational videos that he's been making, throwing on YouTube and creating a lot of buzz and positive feelings. So we'll be back. Stay with us. You don't want positive feelings.
A lot of people, they don't love positive.
We are here with Mr. John Lee, the president of this function here. If you can tell us a little bit about what kind of event are you holding here tonight?
Anyway, thank you very much for your inviting. Today, we will launch LG's newest smartphone named LG G2. Actually, we already launched this product in States last August, and also we already launched in all European countries. In Middle East, we are number 3rd. 1 week ago, we launched in UAE, Dubai, and 2 days ago, we launched in Turkey. This is our 3rd time we launched our G2 new product in Saudi Arabia.
What are your expectations for this market? Do you see any potential?
Actually, our the G2 new product is the highest the flagship model, which is most powerful function we have. And also this year, our target aiming is more than 100,000 sets we want to sell in this market.
So if you can tell us briefly about the G2 technology and what does it bring to the table?
Okay, now in the world there are lots of the smartphone, But if you can see our product, our product function is most the advanced technology we have. Firstly, this camera is 13 megapixels we have, but also this one ISO functions. It means that almost you may think is digital camera. And second one is we hide the all the power keys and then volume keys in backside. So this is really the convenient for all the customers. And also, lastly, I want to emphasize one more thing, is that this one battery life is 3,000 milliamperes, which is most strong things in these categories in the world.
We are here with Mr. Leith, and first of all, we'd like to welcome you to our show. And if you can tell us a little bit about this new G2 technology and what it makes it different than what people are used to at this time.
Thank you very much for inviting me for the show. This is very honored to be the part of the show. Now, the LG G2 is one of the first kind. Until now, there was nothing like this. The phone is now, we have done extensive studies globally to all the people, how they use the phones, what people are expecting to be returned with how they use. We learn from the people and we implemented the things that we have learned, such as the rear key. The rear key, when people collect the phone, they put the hands in this way. So we signified, we emphasized on the index finger where it needs, where it stays, and we found out by placing the buttons on the back of the case, people can use with other hands on one hand with the maximum usage.
So what kind of interaction do you expect from the Saudi market? Do you think that people would adopt such ideas as like G2 and the rear buttons?
It's going to be a new concept. It's a new concept. The new concept means sometimes scary, but sometimes it could be very approaching as well. We are here to announce to people that new type, the new approach is here. And by that, the people in Saudi Arabia can be appreciated with what LG has learned from the people.
Amazing. And do you think that the share of this phone in the market would be to your expectations? Do you have good expectations for the market?
Yes, of course. We have just launched, today's launching. We have actually introduced to the product to the market just a couple of days ago, and already we are seeing the responses from the market. We are expecting to gain some market share of the high ends, which is the major portion in Saudi Arabia, and I believe LG G2 can be the part of the runner-up on the high-end phones.
We are here with Mr. Muhammad Ali, Regional Manager for the mobile products here in the Kingdom, who is going to tell us a little bit more about the G2 technology and what is it bringing to the market. So sorry if you can explain to our viewers a little bit more about the G2 technology and what is it exactly.
G2 is amazing product. LG made, LG in smartphone history, LG made many mobiles. This mobile G2 is the ever made LG any mobile. This is the best one. Okay, and already proven in Korea market, US market, already customer accepted, and I'm very sure that in Saudi market people also will accept this one.
So what are your, especially that you are the regional manager, you are familiarized with the culture and the different requirements of the consumers. How do you see the consumer accepting changes of the button to the rear and the G2 technology, especially that it's new to them?
Actually, G2 is based on, we say learning from you, and we made this mobile for human, okay? And I'm very sure in this technology, Saudi people also will enjoy, like the rear key function, especially this is from human, okay?
Amazing. So if we talk about the expectations that you have for this local market, do you think that there's going to be a great demand on such product?
Sure. Already is proven in the US, so I'm very sure in Saudi they will like the new technology, the new thing which smartphone never have. And the first time LG brings something new technology in smartphone industry. So this will really enjoy Saudi people.
We are here with Mr. Salman As-Sabban, who's going to talk to us a little bit about the G2 technology and how it's the expectation for it in the local market.
Assalamu alaikum first. LG has made a lot of researches regarding the G2 before it developed it. And after developing it, they found that special features have been developed inside it to be easier for the consumers to interact with the phone, such as the rare key, which is the first in the world for any phone to have the rare key behind the phone. Also, it uses 2.7 inches wide screen. Also, the screen is 5.2, the measurement of the whole screen. Additionally, we can talk about some other features such as Talk to Me, Text Link, and other features.
Amazing. So what are your expectations for the local consumers regarding all those new features and technologies? Do you think that they might adopt such technologies?
Actually, after the research results that such as international markets, US and Europe had succeeded, a lot of consumers had liked the G2 phone, the smartphone. Also, we have expectation that most of the consumers here will accept it, especially for the features that have the G2.
Back, dear viewers. Now there's a channel called Dot. Should we call it?
Yeah,
Nuqta?
Dot in English. Yeah,
There's Dot in English.
Not point or something.
Point.
Like that.
Yes, that's more proper, I think. Point, and that channel cares about inspirational videos. That channel was started like 2 years ago.
Yes.
Within the channel, a lot of videos with a lot of very good positive aims. I mean, you go to that channel and you feel happy about yourself. No matter what you achieved in your life, you'll feel happy. I don't know why. So let us go with the reason behind making such videos. Why are you making such inspirational videos?
Well, actually, people, they should be happy. A lot of people, complaining, everything is worse. Okay, what are you going to do if everything is worse? At least be happy. If you want to be happy, you should feel it inside. You should feel it from around you, actually. If you are all the day seeing negative things, and when you going to be happy, actually? When social media came up, I saw a lot of channels, they're stand-up comedies and it's very nice, everyone love it, and they said that comment, and after that you're gonna just laugh and go back. We was searching for something to inspire people, to let them very happy from inside, from internally, not to let them just smile on some jokes or like that. And that part is very good. I'm not talking about it's not good, but I'm talking what we have new, without making the same method they did it. We came up actually with a different idea to make some, there is some text or some, books talking about inspiring. Okay, how we can convert it to video now to the people with the social media, new ideas. Then we came up with the new stop motion technology, like taking snapshot for the movement, and you move it. Like I remember one video, it's around 50 seconds or something like that, 1 minute. It took more than 3,000 pictures, like you're gonna take one by one picture. Oh, yeah, take the whole day just making snapshots. It's actually very hard on us, but it's actually in the final way, people, they will love it. They say, oh, how they move it? Is it magic or what? These questions will let the people stay on the video. This is a good thing. On the side of the videos, it's all of it inspiring, and alhamdulillah, now we are reaching around 4 million views in less than 2 years, alhamdulillah. And if we are talking about positive videos, 1 million, I think it's talking about 10 million there on the other videos. Like, YouTube those days, you see some videos, they go crazy, like 200 million, 100 million on something, just home video, just someone just capture it and put it on the YouTube and upload it.
Oh yes, and we should be talking about عليك بالعافية. I mean, it's one of the videos that it continues different ideas.
Yes.
And عليك بالعافية is like you're telling somebody, bon appetit, just don't forget them.
Yes.
I mean, enjoy your food, but don't forget them. Can you get the idea behind that?
Yeah. Actually, the idea is we make one video is how to tell the people there is a poor people around us, and we don't want to give some numbers like that. No, we're gonna let them feel it from inside. How we did it, we bring an idea, we bring one guy, just it was 2 clips, one of it eating, one is drinking. And the drinking was for a suqya project actually. When the guy just drink the water, we make a stop here on the video, we pause it, and we said, okay, now you're gonna drink it. Okay, that's good for you. But there is a people they don't drink in that summer or in that people. And we give some numbers. We make some number highlighted, like how many poor people die in every 1 second. And we found a website for UNICEF, and actually I didn't imagine how many people dying from hunger. This is very weird. People, they don't know about it. We make it a video, very short video animation. We tell, okay, you just eat your hamburger, but don't forget there's a people dying from hunger. Yeah. What you're gonna do, okay, it's very easy for you. We give you now what's the idea, what's happening, and we didn't let the people stop here. No, what you're gonna do, it's very easily. Go to any, charity that support the hungers, and you can pay it online. Don't move your car, and enjoy your meal. Just be happy enjoying it.
UNICEF, you said it. UNICEF, they accept online. You go online, PayPal, credit cards, anything. Just one of them.
Yeah, one of them. That's correct. And we tell them how to do. We guide the people how to do it. You know, people, the good things in the people they are, but you need to guide them or to show them how they do it.
Absolutely. Now we got to be talking about, I like that video because we mentioned the heart earlier. Okay, so what can I do with the sorry? What can I do with the sorry?
Yeah. It's actually a stop motion animation. It is a very simple video, and it's hard work behind it. It's not simple actually. But the idea is we brought one heart, and we make the animation for the hearts moving up here, and we bring some nails. And we put the nails inside the hearts, crossing inside the heart.
Each nail reflecting somebody who hurts you.
Yeah, who hurts you and who will do something bad for you or bad feelings or whatever. And everyone in this life will face a lot of things like that. After that, the people will get back. He said, "I'm sorry." He will pull it up. This was a paragraph I read it actually in the internet, and they said, "Imagine how can I do it animation?" It's not my idea actually, but the idea of animation in that video. And then you remove the nail one by one. What you're gonna happen in the final? You find one heart and have a lot of nails. And the final message on the video, we said, before you hurt anybody, just make sure what you're going to do for them. Before you're going to say sorry, make sure you don't hurt them. This is the idea. It's a very simple video, and it hits more than 500,000 views, I remember, something like that. And it was very positive likes on it, and feedback is very good. This is what we like it, actually.
What should you say to the person who gave you that heart?
The real one, or
yeah, the one you used.
Yeah, it actually was a gift from Gera, actually, one of our relative, and I'm so sorry.
Good thing we ended with a sorry. So I mean, it was a true honor, and when it comes to us, Abdullah Yusuf, it was an absolute honor. Thank you very much for being.
It's my honor, also. Thank you so much. Thank you.
CEO of Tag Media, and he was with us here in the studio. Of course, I mean, just go to Adnan Quran, just Google the two words together, put them together, Adnan Quran, and you'll find there's an application on Android, an application on iOS, as well as you'll find the website with a lot of information. Even there are some videos now and there, I mean, here and there on the internet, even on his own channel. So, I mean, if you go to Nuqta, how do you spell it in English?
N-O-Q-T-A.
Okay.
And underscore, I think, like that. But
okay, just go to Google and Google
Nuqta.
Or what can I do with a sorry? And you just find the video, from there go to the channel, and you're good. So when it comes to us at the end of today's episode, inshallah, we're coming up next week with new, inshallah, coverages of the latest happening here in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. A lot of events happening, a lot of tweet-ups and stuff like that. So we'll be covering it, inshallah. When it comes to us, everybody here in the studio, thank you very much for watching. From Faisal Al-Saif and the rest of the crew here in Up to Date. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.